Hey, what's up? Polly B. Picker here. Hey, what's going on? Polly B. Picker here with Midersikes, and today was Sunday Tag Day. That chair was awesome. It was sectional, not complete. It was missing the couch part, but it had a built-in stereo in the centerpiece, which was freaking cool. Pre-warning, this is all pretty much uncut footage. Now I'm shaking my fingers at those pink Nike shoes, those pink and black ones off to the right there. I'd already looked them up. They just weren't they weren't on the tag sale, and they weren't worth much. And these boots right here, I'm actually looking at them for my kid. They are on the tag sale, so those will be 50 cents. I believe they'll fit him. If not, I'll be able to list them. And yeah, those are pretty nice. And I'm just checking out some hats here. Nothing really good in hats this week. As you can see, my cart's already kind of full. These boots are red color. That's what the R stands for there. So they are not on the tag. This week's colors were blue were 48 cents, and I believe purple was half off. This shirt was pretty cool, but I did look it up, and they want just under eBay. I mean, I would probably only have profited maybe $1. This little rain poncho jacket I did pick up just for either one of my kids, most likely. There's lots of things that I do end up getting that we end up keeping. So goes it, but it keeps the death pile down a little bit. And this is probably the most embarrassing section in the video. Mostly jackets. Now, I'm not going to pick up that t-shirt right there. This is a full body elephant costume, and it does fit my 8-year-old, so he may be going as an elephant this year, but he also got a skeleton costume. Worst case scenario, they can dress up in it. Now, I believe, yeah, this dress right here, it is blue tag, so it's only 48 cents, but a lot of the little embroidery and the lace are ripping and coming off, and I just didn't want to waste time trying to fix that. This piece right here doesn't have a tag, and if it doesn't have a tag, they won't be able to sell it just because of people, popping tags. So typically I will put those in one section of the cart and run those up to the front. Unfortunately, as you saw, our cart's pretty full. Wife went crazy on Halloween costumes for year-round, dress up. And just perusing the jackets. There were a lot of nice jackets here, but I am strict when I go on Sundays because I want to make sure I stay in the tag sale so that my ROI stays pretty good. I should say my profit percentage. Like that Columbia jacket, it was real nice and thick. I'd have probably picked that up. And this jacket right here, I would have picked up as well. And we get a lot of Husker gear here, obviously, in Nebraska. I don't even know if that was a Husker shirt, but there's lots of Husker gear. And there is a very nice jacket coming up here pretty shortly. It was a Nike Kansas State, I believe a pullover. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. So this is unbranded. It is a size large. I would say leaning towards the woman's side. The sleeves are like a knit sweater type material, and then the rest of the Oh my gosh, the rest of the sweater is a cotton poly blend with the big buttons. So it could be men's, it could be women's. And obviously in all my listings, I put the pit to pit measurement and the length of the back of the shirt. So all that info. You're going to laugh at me. Yes, I'm rocking the Crocs today. I drop a lot in this section. Yeah. But, you know, just the nature of the beast. Unfortunately, not everybody hangs everything up very well, and sometimes I have to undo the top button to see if there's any tags, and just looking. That jacket was pretty nice. Now that right there, I was actually looking at for myself, but again, look, the tag's been ripped off, so they wouldn't sell it to me anyways. So I ended up putting it back for them to find. And then I was actually commenting, so not only is it a Nike, it's Kansas State, and it's pullover, it's brand new with tags, but it is a TJ Maxx, because, you know, Harry Tornado had that in a video a while back, and Trash to Cash guys were commenting on that, and kind of reminded me, and of course I drop it. I'm dropping everything today. Clumsy me. So I have no idea what kind of camera angles we're getting, because I am literally narrating this as I'm watching it for the first time. There was one cut during the shoe section, because I was going to go through and cut everything, but then I decided, you know what, I'm going to go back and just narrate it as I go. Now, that's a hoodie I would wear, but unfortunately, I need a 3XLT or larger, and not much in my size today. Now, here's just a pan of the clothing in the store, which is one of the reasons why I do clothing. So this is their quote-unquote vintage section. If they know for sure something's vintage, it'll go over here. It's very bare bones right now. Monday of last week, I believe they ran a 50% off everything in the store sale, so they always get kind of cleared out. But sometimes they'll throw some neat stuff here. One week we showed up and they had just placed out 2 Fenton pieces, the hand-painted Fenton art pieces. That's what I thought that was for a second. But we ended up picking those up right away. The lady had just set them on the shelf. They were probably sitting on the shelf for about 3 seconds before I grabbed those. And so this is all brand new stuff. This week they're putting out the red tags, and I look over it just to see if there's anything that's, you know, a big money maker that they didn't pull for their e-commerce site, which they do have. Most chain thrift stores are starting to do that now. I know this is not a Goodwill. This is a store called Thrift World, and it is local to us here. And this is with Kohl's Care, so not going to pick that up. And the wife found a YSL. Apparently that's a good women's brand shirt. Now this table I thought about getting for the garage, because it'd be good for the kids to, you know, the littler kids, to help maybe learn how to fold clothes and sort, but meh, just don't have the room for it. Women's clothing, I'm kind of deciding where to go, and then I jump back just to the right of the vintage, and here's some VHS tapes. I see Milo and Otis here, and then I notice, oh no, great movie, and the box is squished and torn up, and now I'm looking in the bottom to see if the tape is there, and sure enough it is. The tape's in actually decent condition, so doing a cut, and I was able to get the tape in. Box obviously not in great condition, but it is on the tag sale. I was doing a little sad face with my hand there. I do end up getting it, just so I can set it up on my shelf, because I don't have that one yet in VHS. So not collecting all of them, just a few, select few that were big in the childhood, and ducks fly together. And here's their sporting goods. Typically never anything good there. Same with their records. Every now and again, but not enough to want to peruse through them all. This is their random furniture, barrels. We've literally found couches here for 48 cents. Tables, chairs, that kind of stuff for 48 cents. Sometimes the boxed items, people overlook them, especially when they're put up here in just cardboard boxes, they're shipping boxes. So we tend to go back here and look around. Here's a gaming chair, but not on the tag sale. Relatively new. Just checking that suitcase because it's out of place. And this is a back area that not a lot of people go and look, so we always double check. And here I am at the plush, and they bag up their plush, multiples in a bag sometimes. And I'm just perusing, looking for the blue tag. I do see Steve from Minecraft there, and again, dropping stuff. It's gonna happen. There's a couple of times where I dropped the phone too, and I don't know what I was doing there, hanging things back up. But I'm searching for those blue tags, usually in the back. That was bows of some sort. I could have got them for my daughter, but decided not to. And it's always fun watching these videos after you take them and after you look. Here's a bunch of McDonald's toys. So they had a lot of Mario, and there's looks like Shaggy, and some other cars and stuff in there. So yeah, it could have been a good bag. Could have made a few bucks on it, but yeah, it was a lot of work. And I don't believe it was on the tag sale. I could be wrong, but I don't believe it was. Now, this little thing I pick up because I think, woohoo, I scored and thought I got a Fortnite llama hidden back there. Unfortunately, I do take it home. It ends up being a knockoff or someone trying to make a similar product for the sales. But I should still be able to make a couple bucks off that bag. Here's a couple that had baby toys in them. I don't typically do those. I just shy away from them. And just keep looking through the plush. I'm looking for tags. I do look over some decent plush when looking for tags. I get kind of what's the word? Tunnel vision. There we go. I get kind of tunnel vision looking for those tags. Now, there's the Lorax, and I dropped my phone. So it cut off and had to restart there. There's another blue tag in the back, and it is My Little Ponies. Now, I believe they're a possibly a McDonald's. I haven't looked through it yet because they do seem a little bit cheaper, but they're definitely My Little Ponies. So a few bucks on that bag, and I do end up picking that up. There's another blue tag back here, and it's only got a couple little cars in it, so I do not pick that up. They didn't look like anything good or decent, I should say. This little bag I do end up picking up, but not to sell. It's got those pop things in them. You know, it's kind of like the rubber bubble wrap things where you can pop them from both sides over and over, and a couple of snap bracelets. And I picked those up for my daughter. They do wheel out a lot of the new inventory and just let it sit on racks out and about, so you can kind of peruse the new stuff. That's Christmassy and some ornaments, and here's kind of the knickknacks and bells and what have you, figurines. We do tend to look over here. We have found some Fenton pieces and some like Wedgwood, that kind of stuff. So we do check it out. Every now and again, we'll find something. My wife does not like being in these videos, so she is not in them, unfortunately, but she does help out. She actually found quite a few things today for me, or for the business, I should say. And it kind of gets into like crafty, and there's the plates and stuff. And then baskets on one side, she loves those, and kind of wire type stuff over here, metallurgy. And then into the lamps. I'm just waiting to find a $200 Fenton lamp, but I'm sure they'll catch those. Then the electronics are always very picked over. Hardly find anything good. We're going to get into, I'm just going to show you this aisle. So right there is the like cookware, that kind of stuff, and they bag it up. Glassware, you know, clear glass and that kind of stuff. And there's the book section. Those are tumblers and plastic cups on the right there behind me. And they have a very large book selection. Hey, so thanks for watching the video. I'm going to go over everything that I did find and then tell you total cost of what I paid for today. Unfortunately, I didn't divide it out yet. Obviously for the books we do, but we just paid one lump sum. It makes it a little bit easier. We were in a hurry to get out due to a time constraint thing with the friend. So let me go over everything that I ended up getting, and then I'll give you a total cost. If you end up leaving here, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Otherwise, stick around. So ended up getting this rust bear. It is breezy, little bumblebee bear. And here's that llama. And it's just off-brand, fun-to-fun toys. But it's alright. So this little lion that was with the llama, it ends up, it's a little puppet. So we got that listed. Another rust bear. This is Butterworth. Little vintage look to him. And I'm not going to open it up, but this is that, well, maybe I will. So this is that sweater jacket thing that I was talking about, size large. It is unbranded. So if you do watch this, and you know, I think that that's more of a women's thing when I list that. Now, our friend came over and she found these old Disney books. We have Snow White, Fox and the Hound, or Todd and Copper, Cinderella, The Rescuers, and Bambi Grows Up. So these are old. They were all on the tag sale, so all 48 cents a piece. The shirt I found, it is Van Heusen. I know it's a no brand, but new with tag, so still has the tag on it. $50 was the retail, and paid 48 cents. So even if I only get $10 for it, I am still making a profit. I'll fold that up later. What else do we get? Oh, we got a couple of little off-brand plushes. I'm gonna give them to my daughter and son, and some boots that are in the wife's size. We got these, and they are, it says A2s. I don't know what brand it is, but they were on the sale. They look pretty nice. I'll do the work. Doesn't say in here, so the brand must be A2. Doesn't feel like bad quality, and they feel like they're pretty good. But those are in the wife's size, and the same with these. They are Tormata. I don't know, never heard of them. But they're kind of moccasin-y, outdoorsy looking boots, and again, wife size, so I always give her first dibs on stuff. But they've got this furry tongue here, and it's faux fur, but still pretty neat. I like that. And then these little airwalks. These little girls' airwalks might be in my daughter's size. So again, I give her dibs. I love my family. I probably miss out on a lot of opportunities for money giving them clothes, to be honest with you. But it's okay. It's okay. They're just going to remember Dad giving them stuff a bunch of times when they were younger. So I had that kind of stuff when I was younger, but it was not as often. It was, birthdays, Christmas, that kind of stuff. Not every week they get a little something. And then these, I don't know the brand, but it's this little insignia there. I'm sure you guys are all yelling at me because you know what it is. But I have not a clue. Obviously, I'll look it up. We'll figure it out. May not look it up, though, because if they're in my kid's size, he's going to get them. Yeah, it looks about right. But a nice little pair of snow boots for him. And we got some more shirts. Most of these are off-brand. Sorry, let me get these organized over here so I don't lose everything's place. And these are already assigned to this box, so we'll get those in there. Drop the coat. Those go with indoors. Those can go off there. I'm not editing today that much. Today you are getting raw and uncut. And if you're sticking around this long, I appreciate it, but I think too few people will show you the little ins and outs that you have to deal with when you're reselling, organizing things, the space. You will get that here today. All right, so I'm going to try not to unfold these. It's just an extra large Croft and Borrow, 2X, double X. I believe it's short sleeve, dress shirt, men's, 48 cents. And this is actually pretty nice. It is EOTech, operator grade. It's more of a heavy-duty work shirt, short sleeve, men's large. It's a gray color. All of these are 48 cents. This is a Morona. Again, these are brands you wouldn't normally buy if they were $2 a piece, $3 a piece, but these are 48 cents. I can sell these for $4 a piece and make a profit, a good percentage. And I always sell with shipping, so no free shipping. And then another Van Heusen. This one's not new with tags, but it's an extra large. Believe it or not, I sell Van Heusen. It sells for me. I don't list it very high. I do get a lot of offers, and they'll go. American Living. It's an extra large, but it is pearl snapped. You can see that pearl, maybe right there. Bloop. Yep, it's got the white pearl. And those pearls, they come in all different colors. They're not actual pearls, obviously. But they look like pearls, and they come in all different colors. My favorites are like the burgundy. And, yeah, I love this flannel. No, I didn't get it at Junk Stock. I've had this flannel for a while. But I did get a flannel at Junk Stock. Thank you, Rural Squirrel. Kristen. This one's Apartment 9. It's like a white blue. Now, when I do white, I check these over with a fine-tooth comb. Too many times I've bought these for, and brought them home and had to throw them away because they were stained, and I just didn't want to try and take the time to shout it out for the low amount that it's going to be. These are, that's way too much work to do the extra stain treatments, and might have to do multiple treatments, and yeah. Right before I left, I found this all over print. It says John Bellion. I don't know if that's a person or if that's a group or something, but it's The Human Condition, and I thought that might be a neat shirt that someone might like. Don't know. I don't even know what it is. I'll have to do some more research on that. It might be something I might not want to sell. I don't know. Here's that little rain jacket that I picked up. and it is a size large on looks like Athletech tag. I'll have to do some more looking up on it, but it's just a little long sleeve, non-hooded. Where is it? No hood. Non-hooded little rain wind poncho. Button up, I do believe. Yes. Couple more shirts here. Another Van Heusen. This one's a wrinkle free. Those are typically the ones I sell. And this is an XL, and it's almost a orange reddish. The lighting in here is kind of cruddy. Sometimes I have to take it outside, but yeah, it's not a brown. It's got a red hue, like a rust color almost. Only 2 more, I promise. I think that's it. This is a Reaction Kenneth Cole. It's a double XL, white with 2 different types of blue stripes. I don't know how well that comes through, but I like this pattern, and these are all short sleeve dress shirts. I actually do pretty well with these, so that's my bread and butter, and I hate listing dress shirts, but it works. This is a modern fit. It's Access. It's very nice black, gray, US men's size, double XL. Boom. Very nice shirt. That'll probably sell pretty quick for me anyways. And that's all I got to sell. We walked out of there with 2 big clear plastic garbage bags full of stuff. This is the stuff that's possibly being sold. Obviously, you know, I have the stuff for the kids to look over and my wife to look over and see if she wants to keep those. If not, they're going to be sold. Otherwise, there is another garbage bag full of stuff that she picked up on the tag sale, and 2 things that weren't on the tag sale. Just I let her splurge a little bit. But we got those 2 big garbage bags full of stuff, and we paid $25 after rounding up to help. That's why I love shopping on Sundays. $25. I could sell 1 pair of these boots and practically make up everything, and everything else is pure profit, and I do it on a weekly basis. So I lucked out in my location where I am, and I just hope it keeps coming. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for making it this far if you have. I hope all of you get a ton of sales and have a great 4th quarter if I don't put anything out in a while. And have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.